Just talked to a group of hikers that had come up out of the canyon that we had stopped to video, and we talked to them for a little bit, and they said it's a wonderful trail down to the bottom, and this is called the Diablo Trail. So I'm just adding this to the video so we can remember where we would like to come back and do some hiking. They said it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to get to the bottom of the canyon, and then of course probably about the same amount getting back up, which is right up our alley. So talk to you later. There's a type of vegetation that's been growing on the rocks that we've noticed since we've gotten up here in the mountains a little bit higher. It's that really lime greenish color, and then the rock underneath is tan in color, but we've been seeing more and more of that, and it's something new to look at.
We're at the Canyon Lake Mesa at the Tonto National Forest. You can see this lake here that's called Canyon Lake. Really windy here. You can see the view here. We're still on the way up to Tortilla Flats, and we're going to keep going so we can go eat some lunch. Well, we made it to Tortilla Flats. We're in this little saloon and grill. It's kind of like a strip, old-time strip mall, but it's not a strip mall. It's just like we got a store and a couple other things that I'll show you later after we eat. But we ordered a couple burgers. We're waiting for them, and it's kind of unique. They got dollar bills on the wall, pasted all over the place. Anyway, you can see that people signed them. It's kind of interesting. But we'll give you more later after we eat. Well, here we are. Got done eating at Tortilla Flats. Just kind of scanning the view from the porch veranda here of this place. You can see it's kind of a old western type of a thing. Got some wooden Indians in front of the saloon and eatery that we ate at. There's Kim.
Hello.
Sitting down, taking a break.
Yep, ready to go. I want to try the homemade ice cream.
Yep, we're ready to go. And more later.
Well, we found out a little bit more about the history of this road. We're climbing up now out of, what's the name of it? Flats?
Tortilla Flats.
We're driving up out of Tortilla Flats, and we're heading back now to Apache Junction. But the road that we're traveling on was originally used as a supply route when, let me roll up my window here, when they were building Roosevelt Dam. So if you can imagine trucks bringing materials in for that dam, probably not even trucks, probably wagons, since the dam was built in the early 1900s.
All out of stone.
Yeah, all out of stone. It was one of the largest masonry made dams in the country, and then when they remodeled it, they refaced it. Here you can see Canyon Lake. Apparently it must be a very popular lake. We'll be going by a marina, and actually I saw this lake out of my window as we were making our final approach into Mesa. I was able to see the marina from the air, and also this lake. This lake is quite a long lake and narrow, but it looks like it has a lot of people that are using it. And we will try to be taking some more pictures as we continue our drive home. Dad said that he liked driving in the other lane on the way up much better. He was able to hug the mountain. Now, as you can see, there's nothing between us and the hill. So thankfully Dad just had a glass of water for lunch. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. We're now down by the Laguna. I misspoke. They don't call it a marina. It's a laguna. And in a little bit, we're going to be coming up to 2 one-lane bridges that they had that we needed to cross. It's kind of interesting. You've got to wait and see if anyone's coming or actually on the bridge before you can proceed to go across. So I'll just keep filming until we get there. It should be coming up here relatively quickly. Along this lake, they've got numerous picnic areas, campgrounds. Like I said, this is a really big recreational area. This is, you'll see the sign coming up, Canyon Lake Recreational Area. But panning back, here is our one-lane bridge, and it looks like we're just going to be able to proceed across it. We had to wait when we were coming the other way, as there was a car on the bridge. They do have a place for you to pull off. Here's a little bit more of the Laguna Marina that I saw when we were landing. Sam, if you view this before you take off tomorrow, you might want to be looking for this. Whoop! We got a little bit of traffic waiting for us to get off the bridge, and now it's going to be their turn to go. We're starting to climb back up out of the Canyon River area, and it was cloudy and overcast and actually quite cool and breezy before we stopped to eat. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The skies have cleared and it is warming up. It's 68 degrees. When we left Grandma's house, it was in the 40s, so there is quite a different temperature change here. Here's one of the prettier bluffs. Let's see if I can get a better picture. Here it is, that we saw on the way in. Just a beautiful country to explore. We're now at the other end of Canyon Lake. That was the bluff that I had just filmed a little bit ago. But here I wanted to show you this. Guardrails. I can't believe it. First time we've seen some of those. But this is called a switchback. Rachel, Sarah, and Sam, I don't know if you remember this, or Dave, if you've been in the Black Hills, but they've got a lot of these. This was a convenient way to get up and down hills, kind of switch back on each other. Each road did. Here we come to the second one-lane bridge. As you can see, the lake is still in front of us. And once again, it's a beautiful day to be driving in Arizona.
Hi guys, we're at one of the scenic overviews on the way back from Tortilla Flats back to Apache Springs, and we thought we'd pull over off the side of the road and get this in. You can see by my wife's, lovely wife's hair there blowing, it is breezy up here. And I'm so glad that I was able to come back on the camera and start narrating, because you probably thought it was just my wife. She left me in Tortilla Flats, but no, she took me. And I was the driver. Roads were real hairy. You got to go about 20 miles an hour. Otherwise, you could go over the edge because they're so curvy. But anyway, just thought I would put this on and show everybody this. You can see these mountains are fabulous. They go forever, it seems like, and you can looks like we could even go for a hike down in here if we wanted to, but we're not gonna. So anyway, we'll give you some more later. At the scenic overlook, I crawled up higher just to get some more views, and here somebody planted a tree there, or the tree grew there. You can see there's a ring around the tree, and somebody's got somebody's ashes in an urn or something there. So it must be a pretty important place for somebody that had passed away once. Over and out. Well, we're pulling into Goldfield right there. Established 1893. It's a ghost town. It looks like you can do some camping here. They got RV spots. this abandoned ghost town, although they turned it into a tourist deal. They got a train, you can take a train ride. Looks like they got gold panning and tours of the mines. So anyway, we'll fill you in on anything if we see something kind of cool or interesting. There's some more views of the Superstition Mountains. We didn't go into the park today, but we're going to take Grandma with us tomorrow. Holy moly, hear that? Something's happening.